So we do the old switcheroo when we're doing this. We lose a little bit of corn, but not much. Keeps everything moving. I don't like to do that, and that's the only time I switch on the go is when we are rolling down through the middle of the field. We're going a little fast. We're running at 4.7 miles an hour. And we got a bunch of deers up here. Deers. White-tailed deers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 or 10. And they don't know what to think of this, so the field opened up. They're, yeah, running about. So, here is where we are going to leave off with you guys. I didn't split this next pass correctly, but we have a hell of a side hill to our left. To our right, actually, to our left right now, and yeah, so I thought that was Sarge. It's actually Alex. I have a hard time deciphering between when the trucks come up behind me. I have a hard time deciphering whether it's the Western Star or the Freightliner. So I believe I might have said Sarge was the Western Star, but obviously it's not correct. It is Alex with the Freightliner. So we are just going to keep at her here. I don't think I'm going to get this field done tonight. We are going to take the chopper home because we got that Apple Fest going on tomorrow, and I just don't want to be in the midst of the traffic issues with the parking and all that crap. And I did not check the pulleys on the KP. I haven't had a gap in trucks. Trucks have been just one right after another. We're a little overstaffed here in it at the moment. And we've just been loading truck after truck. But you just jog down the road. We've got Alex that we're filling. My father is on deck, and if you look off in the distance there at Little Bitses, we've got Tim here as well. So we're opened up here and we're doing pretty good. So we're just going to keep on it. This corn is BMR. And we were in here last. Now today is, what is it, October, what is it? I gotta look it up on my phone here because I think it's the 11th, but I could be wrong. Yep, it is Friday, October 11th. Now, we broke into this field. You can see off in the distance, there is some other cropage in the area here. And then we have conventional corn. And a couple of videos ago, I came up into this area when the day they were spreading manure. And I checked some conventional corn. The moisture was off a little bit. We came up in here with the chopper. We couldn't stay with it. It was too green. This particular field here, now again, into this field to go into a neighboring field. It is a different variety of corn. It is a conventional variety. It was on September 19th. I had to cut up through this field to get into the field that is neighboring this one that is a different variety. And you guys will see that just about right now. You can kind of see over the top of Alex's cab that we cut around that one. We had to come into this one. The moisture average on what we caught coming into this field was 68%. We are like 30 days in September, and we are October, whatever I said, 11. We are 21 or 2 days later. And this particular variety right here is a BMR, and what is going through the chopper right now is 61% moisture. So this is held on, and you can see that it is green. It is still green. Hello? Hello? Can you see that? Hello? So, yeah. Get it on there. I'm spilling off the side of the trailer. So, this has had fungicide applied, and it's holding a good bike. So we're just going to keep at it here, and this is about all you guys are going to be able to see in this video, because we got the sun going down, and we're just still going back and forth, back and forth. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you at the next one. Any of those of you that have hung on to this point, this frickin' YouTube, I'd like to use a U instead of the R in this description of the wordage I'm using. But I gotta tell you, you have to check and make sure you are actually still subscribed to this rhetoric that we're putting out here on the old YouTubes. They have unsubscribed quite a few of the followers here. And it's not a real big deal. I mean, for those of you that are checking in with me from a time-to-time basis, what does it matter if you're subscribed? But these S-U-C-K-E-R-S whatever at U-T-U-B-E-S are ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, you got enough on. So, yeah. At any rate,
you can get a little more in the front.
It is what it is. So, Alex radioed in. She wanted to know if she had a load enough on. I said yes. My father said, oh, you can hold a little more in the front. So we're going to fill it. We're going to fill it. So he seems to think that Alex doesn't have enough of a load on. So, I don't know. She had a Peterbilt moment there. Hey, did you have a Peterbilt moment?
You know what? We don't need to say that word.
34 ton.
34.
34. Alright,
You don't want to be
so
back for another.
that's a typical load for you. Your grandfather didn't think you were loaded heavy enough, so we had to load a little more on there. Alright, folks, so we're going to leave it at that, and maybe in the next video we'll talk about the Skeeter built. What a piece of garbage that particular name is of the PACCAR brand. I got a huge crowd out there that loves the 379, but 359, it's frickin' garbage. Frickin' garbage. Alright? Garbage. Alright. We'll leave it at that. We got trucks on deck here. Loading my father, Alex Podell. We got Sarge with the Western, Sarah with the Truck 18, and got Timothy with the Freightliner. So, we gotta keep the handlebar pushed forward here. So, that's gonna do her, folks. Take it easy, and thanks for watching. Alrighty, so this is where we are at. We're actually into the next day. I didn't show you guys that blower housing, but it has not developed any more stress cracks. Maybe by the end of today. Well, I looked at it a little bit ago, and I didn't see anything new. So, I wouldn't suspect that I am done welding on that, but we're just going to keep an eye on it. The pulley that we put on is still functional. We've chopped a few thousand tons since then, and we're just going to keep at it here. This repetitious work of chopping corn is boring, and you know, we just don't have a lot of footage that's any different than what you've already seen. This particular field here, I did feature it in an earlier video when we were planting, back when we were planting. This field here is 102 or 104 acres, and Jared wants to split this up. We're going to put wheat on different parts of it, and it's actually a little bit on the green side. You can see the plants are still green. This is a Pioneer 98 day BMR. It's yielding exceptional. So far, it's been one of our best varieties. I mean, I'm barely moving 4 mile an hour, 4.5 mile an hour if I really push the stick. And coming in at some pretty good tons. We're gonna keep at it here. It looks like rain here for tomorrow. I've got this whole field opened up in the event that we do get rain. If we decide to stay here, we can dump wagon this. It is somewhat level. We've got a driveway coming in on the top side up there, another one in behind us, and so on. We haven't had to use the dump wagons too much, and it would be nice to maybe get through the whole year without having to use them at all. But being that it is a little late, it's October 12th, I believe it is today, Saturday, October 12th or 13th. We should be done, but the moisture's still in the corn, and we kind of jump around a little bit, and we make sure we go after the corn with, you know, when it's dry enough. We don't just chop it. So we've been kind of tiptoeing here and there and kind of dealing with it. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. We got the sun working on us here. We've been dealing with that all day. It's nice when it's cloudy when you're chopping. You haven't got to really deal with the brightness of the sun here. And you guys are taking a ride on the suicide now bonus here. Yeah, so it is what it is. So Tim's running the Western Star today. We've got him just about loaded. We've been using auto steer because we're on long rounds here. So I click my auto steer button. Oh, we're spilling. We're spilling a little bit. Come back there a little bit, Tim. This radio in this truck is nice and loud. You can hear it good like. So yeah, that's gonna do it, folks. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you at the next one. I don't know what that next one's gonna be, but if it's if we have no breakdowns, there ain't gonna be a next one, because no one wants to see this repetitious work of chopping. We have Bill on deck and Danny in behind him with truck 15. Yeah. Alright, folks. Take her easy. Catch you at the next one.